bow, bow, leave. These are the normal goals in any standard Hitman mission. But the way you do these is what makes it interesting.
That's Stephen Bradley taken care of. Well done.
The game gives you hundreds of unique items to kill people that can be found scattered all throughout the map. Blow them up with a propane tank, make them slip on a banana peel, throw a bucket at their head. But what if we just ignored the targets and focused on getting as many of these items as possible, Sean Wesby style? How much money can you get out of any one of these maps? And I'm not talking just sheer number of items, but how much money can you leave a Hitman mission with? After going through all the maps, the best candidate is unsurprisingly the New York Bank, as it's literally a bank, you stupid ground rules. We got to get every single item we possibly can on the map. At the end, we're going to get a dollar value for every item and add them all together. Anything we enter the mission with does not count towards the total, meaning the value only comes from what we find on the map. And don't be afraid to kiss a couple of dudes on the way, I'm just saying. With that out the way, let's get into the mission and value the haul when we're done. Okay, so we literally just have to grab every single thing on this map possible. What you guys planning here? Oh, you lose. I love that game. Cheeseburger, soda can.
Okay, there's a naked male here. Very dead. Dead and naked. Don't do it!
Viden la.
Oh my god, he flew, dude. Did you see that? Murder this man for just doing his job. I need to use the bank robber disguise because I have a special secret plan for later. Because if you come in here and pick up all the gold bars in here in this bank robber outfit, something crazy happens. Gold bar, 2, 3, 4, and then we take this out as well. Okay, so this is the golden sawed-off Bartoli 12 gauge, and this only appears if you do this in the bank robber outfit. Shut up, woman. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna use this exit. So I'm gonna leave the data core here and this disguise here as well for later. All right, open this up. Letter bomb parcel. Are we just gonna ignore the fact that somebody had a bomb in a bank? Who's doing that? Is that you? Okay, and a small gold bar. That's another big one. That's how I had your mama bending. Let me go again. That's how I... Now I think we're gonna flip it and go to the very top floor now.
That's him. I'm positive.
Oh my god, dude, that was like a real shriek. On super rare occasions, stuff can just like fully glitch and fall through the floor into the infinite void. Earphones, Tanto, not bad, not bad. And then we're gonna go... Dude, I'm like losing track of where everything is. You're gonna... Okay, I think that's the top and bottom floors done now. Okay, what else we got? What else we got? Newspaper, another watch. Who can I kill quietly without anybody seeing? Okay, that was...
He ain't no amateur.
He ain't no amateur. He's running around with a knife from the 10,000 BC stabbing people in the gut.
What? Shit!
You see somebody hurling back a hobby knife straight at your cabeza, and the last thing you say is, "Oh shit!" Could you hold these for a second? Appreciate it. Lethal poison pill jar. I don't know how I'm gonna price that. They don't just sell that at Walmart.
You're supposed to be God and stuff, you lazy.
Sorry about this. All right, let's at least be civil about this, guys. Come on. Where's the pistol? Can somebody let me know in the comments if you see the pistol anywhere? What do we have in here? Little muffin, another police baton, bottle of vodka.
His house is entirely unlivable.
If anyone just has anything in their pockets, just tell me and I won't kill you. Whoa! My God, he almost stood back up. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have everything, but I want to go through and make one more clean sweep, and then I have some last minute things to do as well. We can also go ahead and grab this suitcase right here. Let's go! Dude, this guy's just chilling. Each coin gets you 1 soda can, but I feel like in the grand scheme of things, 1 soda can is worth a lot more than a coin. Okay, we're gonna just get 7 extra sodas, so we're not gonna have any coins. Guys, let's not make a ruckus here, fellas, huh? So we're gonna take the data core and put it in this briefcase, and we're gonna swap back into the bank robber outfit, and then we're also taking this big, massive bank security van. Oh, and just before we leave, I just want to get one more look-see through of what all I'm carrying in my back pocket here. Let's go, baby! I feel good after that. I feel like a good person. I feel like I did a good deed there. It like actually acknowledged that I took a bunch of shit. That's crazy. After getting every item on the map, let's go through and value the haul. Starting out with the worthless items that I don't think add anything. These include all the keys, key cards, and various other slips of paper. I was thinking of this from the angle of what would be a reasonable price to sell these items at, meaning that these keys and key cards would really only benefit someone who's in this bank and willing to break the law. It's hard to value items like these because at a certain point you're valuing what they provide to you rather than the actual physical thing itself. So let's go through the low value items. These are things that add any amount of money under $100. This includes 1 letter bomb detonator, 2 apricots, 1 pool ball, 2 blueberry muffins, 1 feather duster, 7 apples, 5 newspapers, 1 toy tank, 2 hobby knives, 2 scissors, 2 cheeseburgers, 1 kitchen knife, 24 sodas cans, 1 lead pipe, 3 letter openers, 1 vodka bottle, 2 claw hammers, 24 shotgun rounds, 1 clothing iron, 5 screwdrivers, 2 wrenches, 3 packages, 4 emetic rat poisons, 92 pistol rounds, 4 sets of earphones, 2 tranquilizer rounds, 125 SMG rounds, 1 folding knife, 1 propane tank, 3 watches, 5 crowbars, and 2 police batons. For the most part, I think all these items are fairly reasonably priced. A lot of them are just things that most people have around their house or you can buy from Walmart. And for a lot of these things, I tried to go on the lower end of value. This brings us onto the medium value range. This is stuff between $100 and $500. 1 gold-plated mask, 2 flash grenades, 2 concussion grenades, 1 leather briefcase, 1 Tanto, 2 chloroform flasks, 1 burial dagger, and 5 head busts. The gold-plated mask comes from using the robber disguise to steal all the gold bars out of the bank vault. And again, a lot of the other items are pretty straightforward in terms of I think they're fairly priced. Now onto the high value items. This is anything between $600 and $10,000. 1 Bartoli 75R, 1 letter bomb parcel, 2 violins, 1 shotgun, 4 Imperial filigree eggs, 1 antique carved knife, 1 DAC X2, 1 Calmer tranquilizer, 2 lethal poison pill jars, and 1 golden sawed-off Bartoli 12 gauge shotgun. For things like the antique carved knife and the filigree eggs, I kind of had to take the approach of these being things that kind of belong in a museum. The violins I valued pretty low because if you throw them on the ground, they just shatter into a million pieces. And then the golden sawed-off shotgun I just assumed was gold-plated and not actually made of gold. Okay, so now onto the top value items, and this is where the rest of everything just begins to not matter at all. So first up is 3 commemorative tokens. These all look to be like just little gold coins that again, I'm kind of assuming are from a very long time ago. So I think each one would be about $50,000. The small gold bar. Just based on the in-game model, it appears to be about 1 kilogram's worth of gold, which I can get an exact price for because it's just a real world currency. Well, not currency, but like, it's like a Shut up. Next up is the security truck with the transport key. Yes, I'm counting this as an item because you leave with it. A working bank security truck like this with the key has a really wide price range. But overall, I thought $400,000 is kind of on the lower end. Thanks largely just to the fact that it's in perfect condition. Okay, so this is where it really kind of starts to get out of hand. There's a gold idol that you can get. And assuming this is actually made of pure gold, I have it at like about $4 million. Which I could justify, but I think it makes sense to explain the next one and then talk about them both. There are also 7 gold bars that you can get, and the in-game model says 5 kilograms on it. Once again, because this is actually gold, I can get a real-world actual number value for this. Multiply that by 5 for the kilograms, and then multiply that by 7 for how many gold bars there are. And that gives you a real-world value of $5,674,970. I use this as the basis to give the gold idol a value. Comparing the sizes and taking into consideration the implication that this is old, I really don't think that 4 million is far off. But there's one other item I haven't listed yet that could actually be worth more than all 7 gold bars. And that is the data core or the 3 backup data disks. If somebody can hack into this, can Do they just have access to everyone's bank account? Can they just Venmo themselves everyone else's money? How does that, what's the implication here? Who has a bank account open here? The president of the US? Are you just tapping into his wallet like that? How do you even value an item like this? Because it's just based on how much money people in New York are making. Every penny that they have to their name, it's yours. How much would the government pay you to get this back if you stole it? How the hell do you value something like this? Or it's just like a big metal box, and okay, so what does that bring our total to? Assuming the data core is just a big piece of metal, I think it would add, I don't know, $100 to the total. But because I showed up with a trench coat and full outfit and didn't leave with that, I'll just say it breaks even and gets rid of that 100. This brings our grand total to $10,402,092. If you think I valued something like an idiot, let me know in the comments. If my math was wrong, which it probably was, let me know in the comments. If my math was wrong, If you enjoyed this video, I do a lot of Hitman content like that on this channel. Make sure to join the Discord, follow the Instagram, follow the TikTok. New videos every week. And the next video, oh, you're not gonna believe it. Next week's video is actually bonkers, dude. Let me tell you. So it's where